What's up, ladies? How is everyone doing? Let me wait a minute and see people start to pop on here a little bit. See how it's going. See how everyone's doing. See if my my service in this room decides to work. Hi, Pam. How's it going? All right. I'm just gonna wait a few minutes so that I can see if the people kind of populate on here. I get funky service in this room, so I just want to make sure that people can hear me, can see me. For those of you who are tuned in, can you give me like a quick sound and audio check? Let me know that you can hear me, that you can see me, everything looks okay. Just want to check. How you doing, Pam? Rockstar over here who killed her workout. Right on. Okie dokie. Artichoke. So, Jordan and I's goal with these bi-weekly trainings, we've been asking you guys a lot about, bi-weekly trainings versus doing more like modules. We got some super exciting stuff happening in the works. It's going to come to you guys soon. But for now, here I am with bi-weekly training. But our goal with these is to not make them that long. So I'm not going to sit and wait for everybody to pop on. I'm going to go ahead and get started with tonight's content, which is choosing one thing over another. So when you have a craving for something, what you should eat instead. I took an account to you guys' feedback, the things that you guys said that you were struggling with. Hi, Tabitha. I took into account the things that you guys said that you were struggling with. In the little post that I made, I asked you guys what you guys crave most, and what you would like to see other alternatives for. So that's what I'm going to go through. I'm going to go through a few of them that were kind of listed within the group page thread. And then I will open up the last couple minutes if you guys have questions or if you didn't get a chance to comment on that thread, to kind of ask, hi Peyton, to ask your own questions, so if there's a food that I don't mention, which I had to narrow it down. So if there's a food I don't mention, feel free to post it in the comments, at a later time, and I'll be happy to get back to you either live or in a comment later on. And there's a few things that I'm going to provide links for, but we'll talk about that when that time comes. So, with you guys' feedback and with the things that are going on, Peyton says, hey girl. Actually, for those of you who are on, give me a quick sound and audio check. Say hi. Say hello. Hi, Jordan. Hi, Hillary. How are you guys doing? I'm so happy to see you guys. Ready here to learn, be educated. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of all of you. So we're going to move on and get started. How many of you guys struggle with cravings, or you struggle with knowing, oh, I really, really want this? Jordan, she cracks me up. I really, really want this, but instead, what can I have instead? And you just struggle, so you eat the dang thing anyways. Hillary says, hey. So the very first thing you guys mentioned was chips. Chips. Is that anybody's downfall? Can I get a like or a heart, if chips happen to be one of your biggest downfalls? Hi, Nicole. If every time you reach in the pantry, you stare at the bag of chips and you're literally have to use the reference not today, Satan. Not today. This isn't happening. And you have to close your eyes and turn around and slowly close the pantry because you're they're going to win. They're going to win. They're not going to win. The chips are not going to win. Peyton says, Ugh, I want a greasy-ass cheeseburger all damn day, and I had a salad for dinner instead. Yeah, girlfriend, that is a win. Can we all just cheer for that right now? Because that is fantastic, and we are so proud of you. No cheeseburgers, instead salad. What about a cheeseburger version of a salad? I could come up with that. I could do that. If anybody's interested in that, for sure. There's Jordan with the likes. Yeah, girlfriend, we're cheering for you. Okay, chips. I'm going going to provide you with a few alternatives to different things that you can have instead of grabbing the tortilla chips or the barbecue chips or whatever chips you know that you would normally grab for. Pam's clapping for you. Nicole says, hey girl, thank you for joining, all of you guys. So the very first thing, and these are Jordan's favorite thing, and I didn't know what they were at first. I had never heard of them, and she pulled them out of her pantry one day when I was sitting at her counter, and I was like, what the heck are those? And she goes, oh, they're Hi, I'm Skinny Sticks. And I was like, I said, what? She said, hi, I'm Skinny Sticks. I can't even say that fast, you guys. I'm slurring all over my words. They're quinoa sticks, you guys. So they're these little sticks, and they're crunchy just like a chip, and they come in a lot of different flavors. Jordan, can you comment and tell them where you get them? I think Meyer, I believe. She says they're the most delicious. So I think you can get them from Meyer, but we want to throw it out there to be conscious to look at the ingredients list when you're grabbing them, because some of the flavors have maltodextrin in them. So we just want to make sure that you guys are avoiding the maltodextrin. You know, we had the whole incident with the stevia thing. She said they're at Rite Aid. So you guys, they're at Rite Aid. And you can get them on Amazon. I'm going to post a link for that when I get off of the training. So you guys I'll be able to just click the link. They used to have them at Meyer. I wonder why they always stop selling all the things you want. Also, Horrocks. What's Horrocks? Tell a Novi girl what Horrocks is. So, hi, I'm Skinny Sticks. Take a look for those in your local, probably CVS or Rite Aid. I'm going to guess probably both places end up having them. Or Horrocks, if you know where that is. Rude. Hi, Nicole. Thanks for joining us. So there's the Hi, I'm Skinny Sticks. Watch out for the no maltodextrin. It's like a health food store. Good. I'm glad. Okay. I'm being educated. I learned something today. So for those of you who maybe live around me, I'm wondering if they have them at Better Health. I'm going to have to go and do some investigating. Better Health or Trader Joe's or Whole Foods. Maybe they'll be there. I'm going to have to go there. Okay. The other things, you guys. So if you're still craving chips and the Hi, I'm Skinny Sticks don't do it for you, which I really hope they do because they're really good. Try like a rice cake, you guys. And not necessarily a big rice cake, but they sell rice cakes in the smaller ones. So you can get the smaller ones, use them, dip them in things. You know, whether it's guacamole, cottage cheese, you put some string cheese on it. You know, there's a lot of things that you could do with those little rice cakes. Or the big ones. And it's still going to give you that satisfying crunch. So you can get those at, at Meyer. You can get the lightly salted ones. You can get the white cheddar ones if you wanted to. They're still somewhere between 35 and 45 calories. They're awesome. I go to rice cakes all the time, you guys. That's a go-to for me. You can also do pop chips. Pop chips, same thing. Just like the Hi, I'm Skinny Sticks, though. The pop chips, you can look for no maltodextrin as well, because it just depends on the flavoring that they use. I think some they try to make it sweeter and whatnot, so they add maltodextrin to it. So try to avoid that if you can. Okie dokie. Are you guys picking up what I'm laying down? Any questions so far? Feel free to... White cheddar rice cakes. Yeah, girl. White cheddar rice cakes exist. Jordan says, dude, that sweet onion flavor Hi, I'm Skinny Sticks are the jam. No maltodextrin. They're better than chips. Like Fritos, but way more flavor and way better texture. There you guys go. The Hi, I'm Skinny Sticks. Gotta get your hands on them. Now we're going to go to the grocery store, or we're going to go to the local Rite Aid, or wherever we end up finding them, and they're going to be all off the shelf because all the shoers are going to go buy them. Yep, that's going to happen. Okay, so we got Hi, I'm Skinny Sticks, white cheddar rice cakes, and we got pop chips. The other thing, lentil crisps, okay? So I did a little research on this today, and I came across one that I thought was pretty dang good. So there's a company, I'm stumbling over my words. There's a company that makes like nut-free and dairy-free chocolate chips, and it's called Enjoy Life. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of them before, but I was doing a little bit of research on their other products because I didn't really realize what other products they had, and they make these things called Plentals. taking you ladies on my after dinner walk. Yeah, girl, Tabitha on the roll. What about kale chips? You could do kale chips if you like kale chips for sure. We sell a really good version of those at GNC. They have a sriracha flavor, and they're really good if you like spicy. But back to the lentils. I took a look. I looked at the ingredients. I didn't see anything. No maltodextrin, no artificial sweeteners. And they're like a lentil-based chip. So they're a chip that's made out of lentils. And I think net carb-wise, they're somewhere around 14 or 15. So they are pretty good for a serving. Those are literally like in triangular shape, just like a tortilla chip, you guys. So it'd be this very similar to like a pop chip, but made with lentils instead. So the protein content's a little higher. What? Hi, Robin. Okay, so went through a few of those. Anybody else got any other chip suggestions that they use maybe that help them so you could help someone else besides, hi Connie, besides the things that I've already mentioned, you guys? You know, I've already went through, we've got the quinoa sticks, we've got the white cheddar rice cakes, we've got the pop chips, and we've got the Enjoy Life, the lentils. So I'm going to post links for the quinoa sticks, the pop chips, and the Enjoy Life lentils in the comments below after we're finished with this training. As she were, as we learned, getting healthy should never suck. Never ever. Okay, so we covered the chips. You can check number 1 off the list. Be thinking, you guys, as I'm going through, if you have a food or something that you want to know more about that I don't touch on by the end of the video, make sure you comment it below. Okay? Comment it below so we can help the best that we can. We're going to move on to the very second thing. Who wants to hear number 2? You know, you want to press the heart or the like button. Heart or the like button, and we'll go on to number 2. Number 2, you see how the accents just change? Everyone else is doing it wrong. Amen. There's all those likes and those hearts. Yeah, guys. I love you guys. You guys are wonderful. Just in case nobody's told you that. You're wonderful. Peyton, hands up. All right. The second thing, I got a request for pop. Jordan, I'm rubbing off on you. Well, I could pretend like I'm from the South. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. How's it going? How's it going? Or we can be from the UK. The UK. Okay. I'm sorry. ADD at its finest. The second thing is pop. Who's got a downfall of a pop? Anybody who just can't seem to kick their soda habit in the butt? LOL. Everybody's laughing at me. Oh, I'm just being myself. This is just me. How I always am. So, pop. Pop, pop. If anybody has a pop issue, can't seem to kick their diet soda or their regular soda, I'm actually drinking one right now. But we've mentioned it a little bit in the group. But the very first thing you guys could do is like a Zevia. Okay? They come in a lot of different flavors, which actually... Quick drink. They come in a ton of flavors. Okay, you guys? So there is... this one is cream soda. They have... like cola, they have Dr. Pepper, they have root beer, they have, let's see, I'm missing some. There's grape, like black cherry, ginger ale, and I think they just have like a club soda one also you can get. So lots of different flavors. They taste good, to be honest with you, because let's be honest, if you're a diet pop drinker, that pop doesn't even taste good. It really doesn't. You probably drink it because you like the carbonation. I'm sorry to put it out there, but that's just the truth. That's something I noticed. I used to drink pop when I competed, when I did bodybuilding shows. It was like my go-to thing because I couldn't have anything else. Strawberry. I love Dr. Zevia, Mountain Zevia, and the normal Zevia, Cola, and Black Cherry. Yeah. But tried to go back to... When I was competing, I would drink Diet Pop. And what I realized was, like, it didn't even taste good. It was awful. It was awful. But I needed, like, something that was different than water. And then they came out with Zevia, which is, like, a game changer for all of us. But Jordan said, Dr. Zevia. Dr. Zevia is one of my favorite ones. I haven't seen the Mountain Zevia, so that one I assume is, like, Mountain Dew. And then the regular one is good, too. And Robin says, hold on. Where can you find it? Meijer. I get mine from Meijer. They have it at Kroger also. if you go to either of those places. Dr. Zeevy is nothing like Dr. Pepper, so I lie myself once a month. I appreciate your honesty, Peyton, and I'm proud of you. Especially if you used to be a big pop drinker. That's fun, fantastic. There's a couple other things. So Jordan and I really want to encourage you guys to make sure that you're always referencing your membership site. Okay, so there's a lot of tools and resources within your membership site, and we want you guys to remember that. That we don't always have to post questions in the group, that there's a lot of like resources in the membership site. So we have one in the recipes section. That's the She Warrior Lemonade and Limeade, which is literally, it's like you use lemon juice or lime juice, whichever one you want, some stevia and water, and you make your own lemonade or limeade or combination if you wanted to. So those things like that are in the membership site. Make sure that you're looking at those. I see, I don't think she's on here, but Meredith saw some of the new recipes that are in the dinner section, so make sure that you're checking those things out, because there's now, as we've posted, there's new recipes being added weekly and workouts. So you guys just got the notice that there's new workouts being added weekly. We'll be doing those every Sunday. So keep that in mind and use your membership site. So is that helpful? Helpful on the pop. Something to substitute so that you have something else to drink besides just water. Yes, no. There's some likes, all right. Next one, who's ready for the next one? Next one, let's see, how am I doing on time? 16 minutes, all right. Not too shabby, not too shabby. The next one is going to be, I got a lot of requests for sweets after dinner. So I have some things and a couple things. I did some research and I put together some ideas in my head, and I've got a couple of recipes that I'm going to share with you actually in the comments of this video when we're all done. So I'm going to reference them and explain them to you, and then I'll make sure that I post all of the info in the comments so that you guys will have the links for the chip stuff. You can just click on them, add them to your Amazon cart, and then check out. And then I will add the recipes after this for your sweets after dinner. So some of the things you guys can have, like something that seems to always crave my sweet tooth is like a protein bar. I don't know what it is about protein bars, but I just love them. So that's my go-to. You can obviously have one of my other things is Halo Top. You guys can always do Halo Top. Even if you're on a beta plan, you know that you can make Halo Top fit within your plan. So whether you're doing macros or whether you're doing a beta plan, always remember that you can have Halo Top if you're craving like an ice cream, And then I have a recipe for these new peanut butter whips. It's super simple. I did some research on some organic Cool Whip that doesn't have all the nasty added artificial stuff. I should just do a training on Cool Whip one day, because I'm going to blow you guys' mind. But it just has an organic Cool Whip and peanut butter, and you blend it all together and you make little whips out of them. So I've got a recipe for that, which I'll post later. And then I really want to encourage you guys. There are things like protein bites. And a lot of times the things that we have to be cautious of, these protein bites, anybody hit the like button or the heart button if you've heard of like protein balls. People make like protein balls or protein bites, things like that. The problem with some of these are they tend to be really high carb. So we're trying to come up with some type of protein ball that is a lower carb version. So I put together, I got some inspiration, and I put together a couple for you guys that are lower carb and higher protein, that don't require a lot of ingredients, and it's simple. Those are really easy things. If you guys are already doing like a meal prep one time a week, it's not that hard to make an additional serving of protein balls that you could just have after you eat dinner. Okay, you just grab like one or two of them, and you're good to go. Okay, I've got one that's a little bit higher calorie, one that's a little bit lower calorie, so you guys are gonna get the best of both worlds. Okay. So that's the biggest thing I want you guys to encourage you guys to do, is go to that, because those are going to be really easy. I've got tons of other sweet treat recipes. If that's something that you're interested in, feel free to kind of like post your questions, comment on the video later, you know, and I can give you some other inspiration for things that you can make. Okie dokie. You guys can always do a Greek yogurt too. Like you could make Greek yogurt fit into your beta plan or your macros and make that sweet if you're craving a sweet. Add like fruit or protein powder to it or nuts, anything like that. Could be just a little sweet treat afterwards. I'm getting all the hearts. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You guys are loving. I'm loving you. I love you guys a lot. Okay. I got one request, and this I'm gonna go ahead and add this because Peyton's on here, and I saw that she commented not long before I started the video. She said, "All pasta, everything." Anybody else a pasta freak? Anybody else love noodles, pasta? I need to take a drink really quick. Comment if that's you. Like, yep, that's me. My downfall is pasta. Anybody? Mine happens to be nachos. I don't know what it is. Okay, noodles. I also got a request for lasagna. So, noodles and lasagna, we're going to kind of categorize those things together and utilize them. So, one easy thing you guys can do for lasagna, if you like lasagna, we all know that lasagna can add up to be a ton of calories all at one time by the time you do the noodles and you do all the cheeses and you do all the meats and maybe it's not the leanest meat and then you add the sauce and whatever else you want. My mom used to add like sausage on top of the extra meat. Like it was just, there was a lot, okay? So to eliminate some of the carbs, just substitute the noodles for zucchini slices. Yep, zucchini slices on your lasagna. And then all pasta, everything. I don't know, Peyton, have you ever tried to use like spaghetti squash for some of your noodles? That helps me a lot. I'm not a fan of the zoodles. They freak me out. They're like little alien noodles. I'm not sure. I haven't done as much research on those because I've never even wanted to eat them because they're scary to me. Jordan, do you know anything about the zoodles? The little ones that come in like the plastic bag that look like alien shaped. I don't know, bacteria. That's what they look like to me, you guys. Anybody. So Peyton, what's your favorite kind of pasta? Favorite kind of pasta? Maybe I can help a little bit more with what kind of noodles. Because spaghetti squash you can use for just about anything. You can make spaghetti with it. You can make anything you need a long stringy noodle for. I just usually use spaghetti squash. Okay. Anybody? Everybody doing good? Everybody hanging in there? Has this been helpful? Has this been helpful, you guys? If this has been helpful, can you go ahead and click the like or the heart button so that I know that you guys are picking up what I'm laying down and you're finding what I'm laying down to be useful? All right. Look at all of those. Oh my gosh, you guys are awesome. So awesome. Okay, and then I had one last, well, two, really. Two last things, I guess. We'll touch on ice cream really quick, because that'll be a really quick one. For those of you who love ice cream, obviously I already mentioned that you can do Halo Top, but I did a lot of research for you guys. I found a low-carb homemade ice cream recipe that you don't need a mixer for. You don't need an ice cream maker for. If you guys would like me to post the ice cream recipe, and it's low-carb, I gotta throw that in there. If you guys would like me to throw the recipe in the comments below, comment me. Or ice cream. Or actually, ice cream me or the ice cream emoji. How about that? How about that? I'm only going to do it if you guys comment. Only going to do it if you comment. The very last thing, because I'm trying not to make this too long, 24 minutes. We're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. Is snacks. I had somebody comment snacks. They just want a generalized list of snacks. This again, I'm going to encourage you to go ahead and look at your SheWarrior membership sites. Click on the recipes and go to the snacks section. Because there's a lot of snacks listed in there. I just wrote down a few, referencing, that we tend to go to a lot. Something like a flavored almond. So like cocoa almonds or wasabi or the barbecue. Try to get the ones that don't have the added sugar to it. Okay, so the Blue Diamond brand is a really good one to go to, usually. You can, like I said, you can do Greek yogurt, cottage cheese. You can put fruit in your cottage cheese. You can dip a veggie in your cottage cheese. You can add salsa to your cottage cheese and then dip a veggie in it. You can dice up avocado and add perky jerky. I know that's one of Jordan's favorite things to do. And then you can do like cherry tomatoes and dip it in guacamole, string cheese, cottage cheese again. All of those things, just easy, really, really, really easy, simple snacks. We want to make food that tastes good, but we also want things that are quick and easy, especially when it comes to snacks. Still keeping your protein bars, make fun protein shakes. Jordan posted a recipe earlier about a protein powder with the protein shake, the way she made it. Feel free to go back and reference that. But yeah, cool. Okay, so who's gotten benefit from this? Anybody? Has this been good on time? Is this good? We did a quick one. Who thinks that this has been helpful? Do you guys want to hear anything else? I'll leave the last couple minutes. If anybody has any foods that they want to hear more about, that they want alternatives to, anything like that, any questions, feel free to comment them. Right meow. I'll give you a minute or two. Right meow before I pop off here. But then I'm going to post those protein ball recipes for you and the links so that you guys can find your alternatives to chips. Okay? Okay? Sound good? Who's excited? Who's excited? Come on. Don't make me force it out of you. Are you guys excited? My gosh, was this helpful? Helpful, helpful, helpful. Press the heart right now if this was helpful. There it is. Yeah. All right. Well, if there's no other questions, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. You guys have a fantastic evening. I'm blessed to know all of you guys. I'm blessed to be able to help you guys. And I really look forward to everything that we have coming at you in the future. But until then, we'll talk to you on the next training. Bye, ladies.